Hello and welcome to F1 25 Breaking Point number 3. I played number 1 and number 2. Have to admit I don't remember much. I'm just going to set up the settings here and make sure everything looks good. We're going to play on hard difficulty to start. I usually play on like 80 difficulty and it says up to 85. So I guess we'll start there. If it seems easy, we'll go up to whatever the next one up is. All of that seems good. So let's just go ahead and get this thing started. All right, and we get a recap. That's exactly what I needed.
Your car, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes. That's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen. Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Devon Butler spins. He's out.
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us.
I'm done, Casper.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie Mayer becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race. Here she comes. But there's contact between the two Connosport drivers.
Aiden, are you alright? It's just another Butler.
The two Connosport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at? Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Kelly. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You always like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
You coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever...
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
Aiden's out. I heard.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
Is this a team order?
It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Connosport sure will be very delighted with that one.
All right, well, that was a nice recap. I didn't remember any of that, but here we are in Bahrain, day 3 of 2024 preseason testing. I guess Lewis would have just announced he was going to Ferrari. Fresh off the nail-biting finish to their 2023 campaign, Connosport head into preseason testing as a clear underdog. However, the team under new management has been hard at work looking to prove their doubters wrong. Here we go.
Well, here we are then, the final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, hasn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there, putting in the miles, putting in the laps, and we come away from it still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ant. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive, as expected, but it's Connosport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Okay, Aiden, we've got some great data over the past couple of days. We're all really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah? Yeah, copy. Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session. Okay, sounds good.
And here we are into the car straight away. I didn't want to talk too much over the cutscenes. It looks like our goal is just to get accustomed to the car, which seems easy enough. We are in testing after all. I guess we could just stay out as long as we want. I'm not sure. But like I was saying before, it was nice to have a recap of what's going on. We're on the Connor Sport team. We are playing as Aiden Jackson. Our teammate Callie Mayer, I think her name is.
Oh, isn't it good to be back?
Oh, I'll wait for them to finish talking.
Yeah, you know me. Just getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, his teammate Callie Mayer. Seems like they had a little bit of a falling out, but by the end of the season, they sort of went a little deep into that corner. They kind of pulled their relationship back together. But anyway, here we are in Bahrain. I'm just going to do a few laps and see if the goal changes at all. If it doesn't, I'll just go into the pits after a couple laps after we get accustomed to the car. Oh, we got a new target on the second lap. I got distracted trying to look at it. I missed my braking point. Time to beat is 1:35.1. I think we can do that. In fact, I think our last lap was quicker than that already, but we'll push and use some battery and see if we can complete that objective. And we're coming up to the final corner here. To be honest, we had a couple of little moments. I don't know that we're going to hit the lap time, although I think that we definitely will. We're only at 1:26, so we've got 10 seconds to make it to the line, which shouldn't be a problem at all. Actually, it is going to be pretty close. I think we did it. All right, return to the pits when ready. So I'll bring it into the pits after this lap, and we'll see what happens next. So I'm still getting used to playing the game a bit. There's been a couple of little spins, but that's okay. The commentary or the sort of interactions between Aiden and the engineer seem to be alluding to the fact I didn't realize my battery was on that whole time. That might be why we had some moments, but they seem to be alluding to the fact that the car is really good. So maybe this is the season or the game where Connor Sport takes it to the next level. We try to fight for a championship. That would be pretty cool. But here we go. Let's see what happens next.
I've already told Casper, let the car run a little wider out of turn 4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, sis. Just let it run a little wide. It's all good.
But you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with the steward, so I'm going to have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper. He'll agree with me.
Yeah, they're here now. Just give me a second. Devon, just a man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. Davidoff.
Good. Well, so, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aiden could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season.
All right, so the new owner, which I think is just Devin Butler and Callie's dad, I think, right? If I was reading that correctly. Seems like he wants us to really contend, and it seems like we got the times to do that, so it's exciting. Chapter 1. Oh, we're already several races into the 2024 season. Connor Sport have had an encouraging start. A series of impressive performances has surprised people. That's awesome. Let's see what happens in Imola.
We had an incredible start to the 24 season. Better than any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to Davidoff Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidoff had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were at Connor Sport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very
persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
All right, so they definitely are his kids. I I read that all right. You're the boss. Let's see. I'm not only going to control the drivers, but also Casper Ackerman, the team principal. During these visits, Casper will have to make difficult decisions and take part in events. Let's see. Davidov has arranged for a luxury watch brand to run an advertising campaign featuring the drivers. They've been in contact asking what might be possible to arrange the filming. They'd have to replace a pre-scheduled meeting about simulator data. Let's just delay it. I mean, the sport's got to come first. Come on. I mean, it's not preseason at this point, but if we're really fighting, trying to contend for like a championship here, a race wins, we can't be worried about a watch. Let's see, hub. Yeah, performance. It makes sense. Reputation. Fair enough. I don't want to read too much. We're going to go ahead and end this first episode here and just get a taste of what Breaking Point is. In the next episode, we'll continue with the story here in Imola. Right now we're playing as Casper Ackerman, but who knows where we'll go throughout this game. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe to see more, and we'll see you in the next episode.